Shalom. I want to start giving all praise due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone pushing this word. And salutations to all you Akka pushing this word. 2016, the year of the push. Today is Thursday, April 7th. And the time is 2:56. This is real quick to the point. This is concerning the Gentile versus the Gentiles, but in this concerning the strangers. But this is Isaiah 56, verse 6. Just to add on to this. Also, the sons of the stranger that join themselves to the Lord to serve Him and to love thy name of the Lord, to be His servants. To be His servants, everyone that keep the Sabbath from polluting it, and take hold of my covenant. Now, when you look at that word stranger, it's God. It's supposed to be God there. God, not Nakar. And the reason why that's an error, because to get to the point in Isaiah 60 verse 10 is going to show you what the real Gentiles, the real strangers, really going to be doing. So that's why the apostles always tell us that you got to know what context this is speaking in. And I'm still working on that myself. And they just did a whole series on that. I think they're still working on some of the series. But it's a whole series of the Gentiles versus the Gentiles. So you can understand in what context that who the real Gentiles are from, who the real heathens are from the Gentiles, and who the strangers that they're calling in the Bible context that are Israel. That's in the Israelites in the Gentile state of mind. You know, so you have to be able to discern from that. And that takes time, but we'll get it eventually. All right. So back to this. Isaiah 56 verse 6. The stranger is God, and it's supposed to be God, not Nakar. And in that stranger they have Nakar in there. Okay, and it should be God. Not it should be the word should be there, God, not Nakar. All right. Now we're going to show you what the real heathen or stranger nation is going to be actually doing. They're not going to be part of us in that kingdom. They're going to slavery. And the precept to that is Isaiah 60 verse 10. Right next door. Isaiah 60 verse 10. And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls. Now that's Nakar. Nakar. So those are talking about the real heathen strangers, not strangers of Israel that's lost the faith or separated themselves from the faith or was Israelite but into other philosophies, Hellenistic or Hellenized Israelites. So you see in Isaiah 60:10, and the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smite thee, but in my favor have mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be openly continually. They shall not be shut day or night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So that's letting you know what the real heathens are going to be doing. The heathens, which are the nations, what are going to be doing? They're going to be building a kingdom. So that's incorrect when you go back to Isaiah 55 verse 6. That word, because that word should be God, not Nakar, but they have Nakar there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. And it shows you that when you go to Isaiah 60:10, because the real heathens is going to be building up the kingdom, building up that wall. And it says in verse 60 that who don't follow that, they're going to be perished. They're going to be put to death. In verse 12, for the nation and kingdom and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So that was a quick hitter, because unless you know, you have to understand the difference of the context of the word stranger what context that is. Is that the real heathen they're talking about? And you know what? Let me just show you something. You gotta bear with me because I'm still working on this. You know what I'm saying? I got a little understanding, but of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand the context of that. But I just want to share something with you real quick. 2 seconds. Just to show you that, just to quick hitter, just to add on to that, real quick. I'm gonna give you. I'm not gonna read all of them. I'm just gonna read a few of them. I'm gonna give you real Gentile nations in the scriptures, and maybe this could help. You know, from the Akims that don't know, don't have the full understanding. But the real Gentile nations, you can find that in 1 Ezra chapter 8, verse 69. You can find that in Genesis 10, verse 5. You can find that in Jeremiah 46, 1 and 2. And you can find that in Isaiah 60, 11 and 12, which I believe I just read. And you can find that in Isaiah 61, verse 9. I'll say it again. 1 Ezra chapter 8, verse 69. Genesis 10, verse 5. Jeremiah 46, 1 and 2, Isaiah 60, verse 11 and 12, and Isaiah 61, verse 9. And these are the real Gentile nations. So I gave you 5 scriptures. I'm just going to read 2 for time. So let me give you 1 Ezra chapter 8, verse 69. Oh, right here. 1 Ezra chapter 8, verse 69. The nation of Israel, the princes, the priest, and Levite have not put away from them the strange people of the land, nor the pollution of the Gentiles. You see that? To wit, of the Canaanites, Hittites, Pharisees, Jebusites, and the Moabites. Canaanites, so-called Africans; Hittites, Africans; Pharisees, I believe, so-called Hamites; Moabites is so-called is the Chinaman today; Egyptian, and the Edomites. The white man is the devil. Okay? So you see how the scriptures is letting you know. Read it again. Isaiah chapter Salakia. 1 Ezra chapter 8, verse 69. The nation of Israel, the princes, the priests, the Levites, have put away from them the strange people of the land. Read it again. Salakia. The nation of Israel, the princesses, the priests, and Levites have not put away from them the strange people of the land, nor the pollution of the Gentiles, to wit, of the Canaanites, Hittites, Pharisees, Jebusites, and the Moabites, and the Egyptians, and the Edomites. Okay? So that's showing you the Gentile, the real heathen Gentile. And the next one is Genesis 10 and 5. And see, that's what the churches don't understand. That's what the apostles and brothers that have that understanding and master that, you know, they can understand, dissect in the scriptures. It takes time and experience. And when you study, you'll get it. Just be patient. You'll get it. Genesis 10 and 5. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families and their nations. Right, when you look it up, when you do research on and you read the book of Genesis, they give you the names of those different ones that have like these are the isles of. Let me make sure I get it right. I hate to say talking and don't come out right. Well, all right, I started verse 10, and it says, It says, now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and it shows you what came out of that lineage. You know, the records. You know, and Ham and Shem and Japheth. It shows you who came out of that. This one made this son, and this one made that son, and that son went off. But and then in verse 5 it says, but these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue and their families and their nations. And verse 6, and the sons of Ham, I just read that, Cush, Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan, or Put. And the sons of Cush, Sabah, and Haviyah, and Sabta, and Ramah, and Sabtachah. And the sons of Ramah, and Shabbat, and Danan. And Cush begot Nimrod, who began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. And then it says, okay, here's verse 22. The children of Shem, Elam, Asha, and Aphadat, Ephrax, and Lud. Now we came out of, that's what we came out of. We came out of Shem, but we came out of Ephasadad. We got Shelah, and Shelah begot Ebal. And until we were born two sons, the name was Peleg, for in the days was the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. Okay, just reading that a little bit just to give you the quick understanding. All right. So, one more scripture. Jeremiah 46, 1 and 2. And don't worry, brothers. You know, you keep on getting it and studying to the best of your ability. If the Most High dealing with you and you pray on it, He'll open your eyes to it. You'll be, you know, in due time, like, yo, you ain't gonna get all this overnight. So take your time, meditate on it, pray on it, study, you know what I'm saying? And you'll get this. It's gonna take some time. But don't be thinking like, oh, damn, I don't. Nah, take your time. You'll get it. 46, 1 and 2, I said. Yeah. Jeremiah 46, 1 and 2. The word of the Lord which came to Jeremiah the prophet against the Gentiles, the nations, against Egypt, against the army of Pharaoh. See how they calling him against the nation. This is the real Gentile nation. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, which was by the river of Euphrates, and Carchemish, which Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, smote in the 4th year of Joachim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah. So, just quick to the point, you know. Hope you got edified. Study, you'll get this, and watch the Gentile versus the Gentile, and you'll get that understanding in due time. Shalom.